Hey yo, it's Mayo, and this is a video completely out of schedule, order, whatever. So, um, I asked Retsune-P if they would do a MIDI UST for me or do parts of a UST for me, and they're like, yeah. So this is a video showing exactly how things would be done. All right, so let's start with why this looks. Disclaimer: I actually I bought the license for Reaper, and the licenses only cover 2 versions. So I think I might be covered for 6, but they're on 7, or I was only covered for 5, and now they're on 6. So that's why this looks different than what you would download yourself right now, but the main things are about the same. So first, this looks really pretty. To get it to look like this, you right click and then go to spectral edits and show spectrogram. Your spectrogram won't look like this right away. You go to options, peak display mode, and peak display settings, and you just play around with this, drag around. That is if it's too quiet. Yeah, no. Anyway, so also, if you're recording a YouTube video, you may want to turn the speed a little down just so you don't get caught using copyrighted music that has been licensed for use on YouTube. But anyway, so, and I got this from Sonic Visualizer, and this is the MIDI output. Some notes on the MIDI output. It's really, really inconsistent, kind of with how much lag there is. But moving that looks like everything's about the same. But you cannot trust the MIDI to be perfectly lined up. Alright, so step 1. Actually, yeah, just step 1. Okay, so there's 2 things you need, and this is really cool. If depending on your keyboard setup, if you're using a trackpad, there are 2 options. You can have your right hand on your mouse and your left hand pressing M and space on your keyboard, or you can have your right hand pressing the arrow key on your keyboard and your left hand still on space. And M. What M does is it plops down a marker. And someone may tell me this is the wrong way to go about this, but I've tried other ways, and other ways aren't aren't as good. So let me go back to 6-letter spectrogram, and I'm just going to make this louder. And when you want to put it down to normal for like tuning in UtaLis, you just go like that. Just click it and drag down, and it will go right back to the original. And to make it louder, click here, press down shift, and that'll make it louder. Have yourself. And like I said, I have the rate pulled down just so it's not, you know, instantly gonna get tagged as, hey, this is a thing. This is educational. Alright, so first, a note on this. In some cases, when you're starting out, it's better to not know what the lyrics are so you don't get fooled by what you think they could be. Okay, how long I've been ranting? 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go through the entire process for how many seconds? 6 seconds, because this is an informational. Alright, so we can see that this section right here looks different than the rest. And we can say this is that's about where the H starts. You can kind of hear the H. I think that's good. Now, alright, so this is good. And we're gonna go here, because this looks like it'll be a consonant, and we play it. And by golly, it's a consonant. And by pressing the space button to play it forward from the point, we can hear that the V stopped right here and it turned into a U. And by looking at the spectrogram and listening, we can see that the vowels, the consonants, the Y stops here and starts here. The Y stops here and the vowel starts there. All right. So listening to this, we can see that this was O as in or, and this is as in also or, but also And then we can easily see that this is a consonant. Like, we don't even have to test that. We know that's an S. Now here's where it gets really difficult. You have to determine exactly where the L starts. And sometimes there is no L when you think there should be, but in this case I'm pretty sure that was an L. And that's enough. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. You say, is this a new consonant or new vowel? And you press space. And you're like, oh yeah, it is. And then you go like this. Oh, another thing. Turn off snap mode while you're doing this, because it'll allow you to click wherever you want, whereas when you don't have snap on, doesn't work that way. You have to click and drag every time. Uh-huh. I hope I did not move anything. These, I don't believe that these are easy to move in bulk. You can move them one by one, but yeah. So make sure you don't move things around. All right. All right. Now, how long has it been? Yeah, 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes on the intro, 10 minutes on this. Alrighty, now we're just gonna start. You click on a nice little area you think it should go and press Control and then click and drag, and that will create a MIDI thing. We're gonna turn the key snap. Everything said it was F sharp major, and we're going to go up here to click on that thing. And now we get into making the UST. Again, it's nice to have this big right here. Big requirement, actually knowing MEL or Vocaloid phonemes. Another thing is that because of how the human voice is, and we're not perfect, these markers often will not line up. Your options are to do 128 to get the most precision possible, but it's totally fine to be 164 and just be 164th off, because every time someone will open the UST in UTAU, they will have to change the setting or they'll break it, because UTAU does not like 128. So right here is an H. Now click down here, and oh yay, it's set to lyric already. You have to make sure this is set to lyric. If it's not set to lyric, there is sad times. And yeah, now that's obviously have, and as long as you're pretty sure, you can just go like this and go here, and that's pretty easy. And this looks really off, like it should be not there, but in my final process I use UtaLis, and if anything's off key, and don't tell anyone this, but it'll fix it. Alright. And because MEL doesn't have all of the transitions and stuff, we just put silence Y in front. Yeah, I'm turning off key snap because that's bugging me. There's a lot of vibratos here. And that, dang it, what do you say when I do? And then this should be, okay, yeah, that's good. Where is it? Yeah, that's good. I was confused for a second. Okay. This is definitely yo, because this right here is Usually what I do is, instead of using the VV, actually use, what's it called? The VC for like R. It was usually the VV, but I would also do it as and then I can't explain this well. But yeah. And now okay, so this is and this is L, and then and then this that should be a thing included in meld. I forget what consonant clusters it has. Man, this is so much of the thing. I just don't know where this goes. It is. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. And it does not matter where these are as long as they're before the note transition. Meh. Three. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got confused. No. Double click. And then O. And this didn't show it, but instead of using in-breath samples, I either use the in sample like L silence, but I also mostly use vowel H. So it's like a breath sample, but it doesn't take any extra. It's just there. Alright, and now we go. It's missing some stuff, isn't it? I can't hear pitch. If you can hear pitch, you'll have a better time than me. You can find the, what's it called? A MIDI of it to actually make sure you do it right. Alright. Why did I do that? This She sounds like Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. And if you want a breath here, you can just add a breath there by saying H. Alright, I got distracted. Yeah, that shouldn't go there. There is a slight difference. And instead of doing the consonant cluster SMA, this is Christmas, not Chris. I can't do it because I'm bad in language. And then mess. Alrighty. Now, let me just, through the magic of I am going to try to set, delete that entire blank space. But anyway, so let's P2P3 and hear how this sounds.
Have yourself a merry little
Christmas. That's bad. Let's try again. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Okay. Good thing I tested that before sending it out because there is an issue. Okay. Christmas. Okay, so I've told y'all I physically can't hear pitch, so I have no idea what's going on. But someone who hears pitch can fix that. So, but not thinking about it actually being on pitch, this is why I need help. This is what. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Where is the problem? Is that it? Christmas. Hmm? Oh, that's definitely the problem. I think I can move that though. See, even I make mistakes. But I think that I don't know where. But I think he's probably. Because I can't hear pitch, guys. Okay. Now, alrighty. Now we're just gonna get rid of the pitch. And this is after me changing the thing. And P2, P3 like always. And let's take a listen. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Yeah, and now it's just. Yeah, that messed up. And that messed up. So, fixing that. Now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Yay, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Well, uckily duckily, hit me up if you want me to make a project like this or teach you how to make a project like this, because, oh my goodness, I'd be so happy if more people did things like this. just all the extra effort, because we're 33 minutes in and we got 6 minutes of audio, and I think that's doing really good. Ugly duckly, I love y'all guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.